What's up, family and friends? Good morning and welcome to this beautiful day. It's a great day. And it's our day. The day we ought to rejoice, having fun, doing what we ought to do to keep us happy, to keep us joyous, to keep us celebrating life daily. I welcome you also to this live broadcast, and I really want to share this. This is just like maybe trying to, provoke us to think more on like how the society or the religion or people want us to think and want us to live, which is contrary to the way we're supposed to be living as a people. So I titled this War or Sex. Which one should be taught to children, or should be taught to children, or should the parents be teaching their children, since parents are always the one who set their children on the path they must go? No parents want their children to be wild or to be wayward or to be stubborn or not living well. But what is more dangerous in the life of a child or the life of children is lies, especially those lies are from parents, because those parents, out of ignorance or out of fear, also taught those children that, and that's how you see falsehood gaining ground or spreading or getting stronger each day. So, war or sex? Why is it that they let our children play and watch war movies, war clips? They allow parents to buy weapons, artificial weapons, for their children. Christmas time, you see parents buying gun for their children, or maybe some holidays, you see them buying water gun, all that, teaching children how to shoot, how to use gun. But they don't let our children watch porn. They don't let our children know about sex. They know. You see parents buying PlayStation for their children, buying games for their children that contains war, where people are killed, where they shoot people and kill people. And it's okay. The society says it's okay. Religious leaders say it's okay. Everyone say it's okay. But when it comes to sex, when it comes to pornography, they say no way. You have heard about some priests or some people being, brought down by that, what they call child porn or child whatever. But why is it they can teach us war, but not sex? War is anti-humanity. War is something that's against us, but sex is not anti-humanity. Sex is part of us. If not for sex, I won't be here today speaking. If not for sex, you won't be here today watching me. The reason why we are here today is because a man and a woman had sex and we came forth. But they don't want us to teach our children that. They say teaching it to children will make them go wild. It's just like when I was a Christian, as a minister of the gospel, they say, oh, there's a level of grace you will not teach to people, because if you teach them, they will go wild. If you teach them that, listen, now you are under grace, no sin can hold you, they begin to impregnate everybody or begin to live wild life, they can go to nightclubs. So they made up those rules or those nonsense from what they call the word of God to control people, to keep people from expressing their real selves. We accepted their propaganda as the way of life. We teach our children war, but not sex. Many of us, including myself, we learn sex not from our parents. We learn sex by some mistakes we made, maybe touching our opposite sex in secret and seeing it as an abominable thing to do. But when it comes to war, you know, when you're as kids in the street, you are running around shooting each other. You see children watching their parents, you know, playing war in their house. They will not see it as a wrong thing. If I keep playing it, let's go inside the house and say, keep busy. They buy the guns for them. But when it comes to sex, it's no. How will it be if you watch porn with your children? Do you think it will mess them up? If you believe that porn will mess up your children, how about war? How about war? You're scared of teaching your children romance, but you are not scared of teaching them violence. And you call it you are civilized. You call it you are exposed, or you are educated. No, you're not. I want to ask you these three questions. Is sex evil? No. Sex is not evil. But religion has made sex evil. Society has made sex evil. And if you must have it, it must be according to their commandment. It must be according to their doctrine. It must be according to their God they have not seen. Sex is not evil. Is war evil? Yes, war is evil. War is killing people. And it's a shame that you that is against abortion, you support war. I see many of you clapping American attacking Iran, or Trump killing one of their major generals. You clap, it's good. Some of you target is God's will. It's God that sends Donald Trump. Of course, God is a monster. If you read your Bible, 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 3. Read many places, Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. That God is evil. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. He said he's the one that created evil. He did not say he's the one that created it. He said he's the one that created it. In other words, the present evil that you are suffering, or people are suffering all over the world, that God, Jehovah, that God, Yahweh, that God, Allah, creates it. It says evil. No. Is war evil? Yes. Then why are we allowing our children to watch war, to play war, to act war? But when it comes to sex, no, don't act it. Because religion has messed up our mind with the help of the government to condition us. This is what is acceptable, although that thing is against humanity. It's against our progress. War cannot solve any problem, but sex can solve a lot of problems. Second question, is sex deadly? No. War is deadly. You say, yeah, you can contact disease from sex, but do you know those diseases are manufactured? They went to lab and make it to promote their propaganda. Don't have sex, but you can kill. Donald Trump, he said that the baby in the womb, they are secure, they are human beings also, but he ordered without any evidence. I mean, without any reason, without any tangible reason, he shot and killed a family man. But he said, the babies in the womb, they are what? Hypocrites. And you see people cheering that because it favors them. Imagine if it was your father they killed. If Donald Trump ordered they kill your father, will you be cheering Donald Trump? But it's still the same thing Christianity, Islam has done to Africans. They embrace and worship the God of the people that killed their ancestors. Our civilized ancestors who had no army and no jail. You say, oh, if they were worshiping God, or if there was God, power in the gods of the land, why did the white people defeated them? Fool. White people invaded them. Our ancestors were civilized, inventing things, not army, not jail. They weren't locking. No, that's why they were spreading. You don't like the way we live here? Okay, you can go. And you do bad things, we say, okay, we don't want to have anything to do with you. Go away from us. But these people, because our ancestors had no army and had no jail, they came with their army, kill our ancestors, and build jail in our land. And today we have jails and we have army. Look at our condition. And you think you are civilized. No, our ancestors were civilized. We are not. So we are going back to our ancient civilization where they have peace. And they're teaching their children everything, including sex. We are not teaching our children about sex today. I remember when I was growing up, when you ask the mothers, oh, how do children come? They say it came from the navel bottom. Some say they went to hospital and vomited. Nobody wants to teach children. This is how it comes. When a boy and a girl or a man and a woman have sex, when penis enter inside vagina and that penis release sperm and the egg in that girl or in that woman's body accepted, the woman will be pregnant. And after so either 9 months or 10 months, the baby will come forth when the woman pushes it through vagina. Nobody teach us that, but they teach us how to hold gun, how to shoot. We buy knockouts, you know, we begin to shoot, begin to pollute environment also. It says deadly, no. Is war deadly? Of course, very deadly. War kills people. Sex kills no one. Have you seen anyone sex kill no one? If you see those people that die having sex, they have health problem. Not sex that kill them. Sex is sweet. It doesn't kill. It gives life. You came through sex. How can death come through there? No death, no. Even when you die, you are coming back through sex. It's the same way you will keep coming. It's a natural order. That is the door, the narrow door that leads to life. That's the way, that's the gate that leads to life. That's how you came, and that's how I came. The third question. It says division? No. It's war division? Of course. Sex does not divide us. Sex unites us. When you marry somebody from another family, that family is united as one. But war, when you fight or kill somebody from in another family, division comes. War is what divides people. Sex never divides people. Do you see how the richest, I mean the wisest man, the man they say God gave wisdom in your Bible, how many wives did he marry? And how many concubines did he have? 700 wives and 300 concubines. And his name is Solomon. He said that he had peace during his reign. For them to corrupt that peace, they say because he followed the women, the strange women, to worship strange God. Bullshit. Solomon is the king in the Bible that had peace more than any other king. You know why? Because he had many women. Do you want to have peace in this world we are living in? Let women occupy their rightful place that religion pushed them out from. Religion hates women. God hates women. But women love God. Women love religion. And you know why? Because they are so soft. They are mothers. No, we don't want war. They want peace. So anything that promise them heaven, promise them peace, they follow. War is evil. War is deadly. War is division. But that's what they allow us to teach ourselves and our children. But when it comes to sex that is good, sex that is lovely, sex that is delicious and sweet, they say no, 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 no. That's why you see people having many culture and tradition about sex when it comes to sex, which some of us call marriage. For me to have sex with a woman I love, I have to go through so rituals or culture or tradition. I have to pay some bride price. I have to do certain things. I have to go to government and pay them some money, like in America, to marry somebody I love. And we say we are free people. We are not. We are being controlled by the system, religious system, and the political system. They are controlling us, telling us what is good for us and what is not good. We send our children to fight and die in war, but we forbid them from going for prostitution. You will see somebody proud. I am a soldier. I have signed to die. I have signed to kill. But how many of us are proud to say, I am a prostitute? I have signed to sleep with whoever I want for money or for whatever. How many of us call a woman prostitute and see how she will react if she will hate you? But she will, oh, I want to be a soldier now. I want to be army now. Women are military now. Teaching them to kill. And the same people tell you that sex was the purpose of procreation, like to multiply. Then why are you limiting it? Some say, no, you shouldn't marry because you're serving God. Some say, no, this is the amount of children you will have. Like in China, they say, I think after 1 or 2 children, if you have more than that, you'll be paying tax on that. So to limit man, they say they made a belt that can make man sterile so that man cannot impregnate a woman. Some even are taking drug for that. Some are using condom. Many things to limit what they say God created. And God said, go and multiply. Then why are you putting those limits? Why are you putting those birth control? You call it family plan. What is family plan? It's also a control mechanism. They designed that to control us. If truly God created us as they say, and God said we should multiply, then why are they stopping us from multiplying? Because they are controlling us. No God exists. No God created us. Marriage is a cultural thing. Every people have their own way of marriage. In some culture, a man can marry multiple wives. In some culture, a woman can marry multiple husbands. It depends on how people want to live. But it's supposed to be a people, not other people imposing their own law or their own commandment on others. Just as Africans today are living under the strange commandments and strange gods, strange doctrines that the foreigners, our enslavers, forced on us. And we think that's the right way. So when you talk African way of marriage, they say, no, 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 no. They say, no, it's not of age. It's not of age to know about sex, but it's of age to know about God. It's of age to know how to fight and kill his fellow human being. Think, my people, think. They keep sending people to war, but they can't send you to have sex. They say it's fornication. It's evil. God will kill you. The same God that gave you penis and vagina will kill you for using it, or will punish you for using it. War solves no problem. Sex solves a lot of problems. If you're a man and a woman, you know the problems that sex solves. Of course, sometimes you feel horny, you want sex. And when you have that sex, it feels so good. You fall asleep. Many of you don't want to talk. Begin to talk sexy. Begin to talk about sex. It's good. It's religion that vilifies sex. Nothing else. It is God that vilifies sex, nothing else. And that God does not exist, and religion is delusion. It's time you tell yourself the truth. Stop deceiving yourself. You feel like having sex, then look for somebody you like. If both of you agree, have sex. Then if you don't see anybody, instead of you going to rape somebody, masturbate and feel good. It's because of the nonsense they taught us. It is hard for you to find somebody to have sex today. And because of disease, they have spread all over the world. People are scared of having sex. They want us to live like robots. They want us to live like slaves. The slave master dictating what to do, or what you must do. They want us to be living like zombie soldiers, following orders without question. And that's why they created like same-sex marriage. Okay, now it's going right. You cannot stop it, because once once it comes, you cannot stop it. It's only blood that will stop it, if you understand what I'm saying. They put those systems, those standards to keep controlling and tormenting people. People are not living their real life anymore because of that. But with time, we need to stop it because we have the power to stop it. We have the power to end it. Violence or romance, war or sex, which one do you think is good for you? Which one? Tell yourself the truth. Stop letting them influencing you negatively. Let us teach our children the right thing. Do you talk sex with your children? I talk sex with my daughter, of course. She knows, and you know how I talk. And that's how I talk everywhere. It's time we stop deceiving ourselves with all those, oh, it's immorality. What is immorality? Nothing natural is immoral. Nothing natural is evil. Nothing natural is deadly. Nothing natural is divisive or division. No, no. Everything natural is good and perfect for us. It is time we stop lying to ourselves. That's why when they want to lie, they say, God says, the book says. It doesn't matter what they say. What are you saying? It doesn't matter what God says. You are the God and the goddess that is real today. What are you saying? Not what God you have not seen said. Not what God you cannot see said. It is what you are saying. Are you saying that war is good and sex is evil? Or are you saying both of them are good? Both of them cannot be good. Because through sex we multiply, but through war, they kill us. War is evil. War is anti-nature. War is deadly. War can never solve any problem. Show me one problem a war have solved. No, war multiplies problem. You kill people today, someday they will rise up again to kill you back. War is not the solution. Let us stop singing war songs and supporting war. But because they use war to take it, we are going to use war to take it back and end it. We can end it, and we have the power to do that. It's time we talk the real truth and stop pretending, stop quoting it, because we don't want people to feel we are wild, to feel we are no. I am encouraging you. Let us teach our children the whole truth. When it comes to our body, when it comes to things of life, let us teach our children the whole truth, the factual truth, not half truth. Half truth is a lie. And when you teach your children lie, they pass it to the unborn generation, and that's how lie keep prevailing. But when we begin to teach factual truth, the truth shall prevail. And there is no power in heaven or hell that will stop factual truth from prevailing. Peace.